Hello everyone, it's another day, another episode from Wide Creativity Studio. In this Photoshop tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can design this classic pro accessory design. In Photoshop, I'll show you step by step how this was made from scratch to this. For the further ado, let's jump to the size. So let's create the new file. This is the new file. So this is the resources that I want to use in base design. I will drop it in resources, so you check the description so you can download it. So let's name I want to name it 1080 by 1080. Let's name our project Classic Pro accessory phone design. You can see it. You can leave resolution 300. All the settings you are seeing in this particular place, like you can leave it here like this. So let's create our project. Fine. So this is our interface. This is how your Photoshop interface will look like. So the next thing to do here is to go back to my adjustment layer. You see this adjustment, pick the color. So I want to use white color in this. Yes. I want to use white color in this. You can see this design. This is the design I want to design. I want to use white color on this. For the next step is to bring one of the resources that I want to use here. So I'll bring it here like this. Put it here like this. That's one page. So you can duplicate it. Let's press Ctrl J to duplicate. So you can press Ctrl T to transform the one that we copy. Right click again. You can Ctrl Z again. Let's go back. Right click again. I want to set it to like this. So I will horizontalize like this, so you can see it can be here like this. So don't worry. The next step is to fade it, to reduce the opacity of this one to 9. I want to reduce it to 9. 9 is okay for me. So let me do this one too. So if you see this one, particular one, you can see it. It's like this. Reduce it to 9. Or wait, let me rotate it like this. Or let me go Ctrl Z again. Let me go back to Ctrl Z. Can be like this. Okay, this one is really confused me. Let me check this. Let me bring this one, Ctrl C, let me copy. So don't worry. I just want to check something here. How this was work. So sorry about that. Let me rotate it. I want to rotate it like this, but let me leave it like this. Don't worry. Let me leave it like this. Let me complete. Okay, let me go back. Sorry about that. I can leave it like this. So let me reduce the opacity to 9. Let me use to 9. So let me create Let me create a layer mask on this. You can delete this one. Okay, don't worry. Let me create a layer mask for this. Let me locate my brush. You can see this brush tools. So if your own is showing this plus, you can off your catalog like this. So we start to let us saw a foreground color should be black. Start to clean some parts here like this. Or so let me use this. Let me use this. So let me use this now. Let me use this. So sorry about that. It's still the same thing. So let me create the layer mask for the second one. So I'll clean this part like this. That's fine. So the next step in this particular one is to come in. So the next step in this particular one, so our background is already set like this. One thing you want to do here is to bring the logo. You see, you drop this logo here like this. So all this logo here, I'll put it in the description for you so you can follow along. You can let me zoom it, see what I'm doing. I'm so sorry, I apologize. Pardon me for what we did that time. So this is the logo. Control Z again. Okay, one thing I want to do here is I want to group everything so I can name it. So I want to Control G to do. I want to name it background. That is region short names. So I can lock it. So it will not be disturbing us for the other. So this is it. I'll put the logo here like this. So the next step is to write a classic accessories. So before we do that, let me set this very well. Let me unlock it. I'll set it should be fitting like this. We don't want to be anything to be strap. It's okay like this. You can see it's yes, the light is like this. So let me lock it back. So we can start our design. So the next step is to write the brand name, which is a classic pro accessories. Yeah. So I'll show you the font that I use in this particular design. I want to write classic pro. Don't worry, we change the font. Layer, accessories. Yeah. So I want to change these fonts to these. So I'll put the font in description in resources file so you can download the description for you. Yeah. So let me locate the font that I want to use. I think I use the Pepsi. Yeah, I think I use the Pepsi font. Yes, this is the particular font, the Pepsi font that I use. So you can make it bold like this. I'll put it here like this. And make it bold like this. So the next thing is to want to change this format. You can see this particular one. So I want to change the color. You can see, let me copy it. So I'll show you how this was made in that place. So don't worry. Let me paste it here like this. You can see it. So let me show you. Sorry about the one that I'll show you earlier. So let me show you how this is colored. I'll show you the color code so you can follow. So we can see B is the first color code, BAA0DD. So that is the color code. You can see it is popping on the screen here, on the screen here like this, so you can follow. Let me check the second one. See 3137A6. That is the second one. Let me show you the third one. That's the third one, TE3696. That is the third one. You can press OK with me. You can leave all the settings like this. Okay. So the next step in this, you can set it very well. You can bring this up like this. Yeah, you can bring this up like this. So you can make this is very far from each other. You can check your auto like this. Check it like this. Can give him to like 14. Or you can use 13 for this. Let's use 14. Can use 14 for this. Okay, so the next step is to write the dealer. So let me check the font that I use here. Yes, so let me write the dealer. Let me locate my text. So I want to write the dealer. Yeah. So we can make it bold like this. And make it bold. And see, our design is almost taking shapes. You can let this one be at it. You can shift it up a little bit. Yeah. You can put it here like this. You can align it very well. Two bits aligned. So our design is taking shapes. The next step is to write this. You can see all this form, everything. Let me do it a little bit. So let me check, let me create a layer, a new layer for this. So let me locate my polygon tools. I see polygon tools here. So you can point it like this. So we want to put some, yeah, you can do it like this. Don't worry, you see what I want to achieve here. Yeah. So you can use any color, right click here again, you locate your, see the fill. So after the fill, you locate the colors, you can see the color here like this. So you can pick any color in it around this. Let me pick color around this. So you can pick any color. You can see the color code here. You can use the same or you can use any color. Let it load like you can see our it's very low. You can press Ctrl D to select. That one is already set like that. So you can arrange it very well like this. The next step is to locate our rectangle, triangle, sorry. So I want to draw a triangle. You hold your shift when you want to drag the rectangle like this, hold your shift. So the reason I hold my shift is so it will be accurate. So everything will not be going somewhere else. So let me use this color again. Don't worry. Sorry about that. So the next step is to arrange this very well. I will make it bold. Can enlarge it like this. Can enlarge it. So let me rotate it like this. You can hold your shift when you want to rotate, hold your shift like this. So it will be accurate. So you can put it here like this. Don't worry what you want to achieve there. Put it here like this. So you want to put some pictures, everything, you want to put it here like this. You can see you can make it lap, like this. Yeah, I think that is cool. So let's go and bring our picture that I want to click inside this. and bring your picture. The first pictures, let me put it here like this. Yeah. So this one, I want to rotate it like this. Yeah, you can see it. You can see how I rotate it like this. So I'll put it in the on top the first rectangle that we first made. So I'll make it, I'll correct it very well. So put it on the top here like this. So I'll press OK. After that, right click again and check you just keep marking it. You can see the color code, the shortcut Alt plus Control plus G. So you just click on it, you can see it. So we arrange it very well to your text. Don't worry. You can see it. Or you can make it. Sorry about that. I want to make it bold. Yeah, don't worry, you understand what I want to achieve here. Let me zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, you can see it. First of all, before we do that, let's click on this rectangle. You can press Ctrl T to transform. Yeah, so I just want to make it goes like this. So you click OK. You can arrange the background very well. You can arrange it very well, don't worry. So this one you set it very well. Yeah, set this one very well like this. So the next step is to bring the second background. Yeah, bring the second background like this. So you enlarge it. So you want to keep marks it inside the triangle, the second triangle that I want to do. So you rotate it like this. Rotate it like this. That's it. So let it be at the top. So you right click again, you click mask it inside. So you can set it to your taste that you want. So let me enlarge it very well. Sorry about that. Let me set it very well. Yeah. Sorry about it. Let me change this color, this particular color, the rectangle color. Yeah, I want to change it. Let me double click on it. So let me pick the color here, like this. Yes, I want to use this particular color. Yeah. Let me press OK. Don't worry. You see what I want to achieve there. Let me set it very well. Yeah, I think it's okay. So if you follow me to this page, congratulations. My name is Samson. Welcome to White Creativity Studio. Yeah, you can see it. We are designing on the classic Pro accessories. So if you are first time you are coming across my video like this, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Most importantly, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you'll be the first person notified when I upload amazing educative video like this. So thank you. Let's go back to the video again. So the next step is to bring the phone accessories. Yeah. Should bring the phone accessories. So don't worry. Just want to bring the phone accessory here like this. Don't worry, arrange it very well. Don't worry. I think let me bring these brand names like this. Let me look at the brand names and the logo. So let me shift it here like this. It's wearing here, so you can see it. And put it at the top here like this. Yeah, you can see it. Our design is taking shapes. So let's arrange the text, this one like this. You want to set it very well. Control C to transform. So you see what I'm doing here. Like this. You click OK. So you set the font very well. Yeah. So press Ctrl T again. I want to set it, make it loud. Let me see what I'm doing here. Let me show you what I'm doing so you can see like this. So it's okay like this. I think it's fine for me. Yeah, I think it's okay for me like this. So the next step is to bring the next step image, which is the airport. Let me put it here like this. All these resources will be in the description for you. Will be in the resources file, so you can download it in the description, so you can follow along. Yeah, follow along. You can see it. Our design is taking shapes. One thing I noticed here is that I think we did not set this very well. Yeah. Can make it closer like this. Yeah. So don't worry about that. I think we will make this small a little bit. Let me make it small a little bit. Yeah. And this one too. This can be outside a little bit. Outside a little bit like this. So you can arrange this one very well. Press Ctrl T and arrange it. I think that is fine. Click OK. So that is fine for me. This rectangle, triangle, you can make it bold. I think I don't like it. I don't like the way it was before. So this one is showing outside. Control T to transform. Yeah. See it. You can see what I want to achieve there. So we can make it close like this. So I think that's fine. So our design is taking shapes. So the next step here is to write their service, what they are saying, everything. So you can see this particular one, all this like this. So I'll show you how you can do that. So let me see the font that, okay, bootstrap. So the next step is to write the text. So follow along, I want to write the text. So we can make it a little bit small like this. So I'll make it a little small. So let's group all this content like this. I want to group it. So I think it's very near to this. Let me locate it like this. So I want to all the iPod, so I can put the plain stuff here like this. I want to group everything. It's good to group your all the resources and text. Very good, important. So in case you want to do some correction, it's very easy for you to locate. That is the most important. Control C to transform, so you can put it here like this. Can make it so the next step is to write next step is to bring the rectangle. So locate the rectangle that I want to use. So we just drag the rectangle here like this. So let me check this view. So I want to use stroke for this. And we can make it like this. Let me locate my properties again. So I want to change the stroke numbers. Let me use like 4. Okay, let me change this to 6. Yeah. Like this. Let me use this. So I'll change. I think let me use the same field. Let me copy this particular one. So I'll put it here like this. You will see the text and layer style. You copy it. After you do that, you go back to your rectangle and create your layer marks. So you want to create some parts. You go like this. You can off your catalog. So you just clean. Let your program color should be black. Just clean some part here like this. You can see it like this. Let's arrange the service. Let's arrange it with the rectangle. So let me go back to the background. So I want to fade. You can see it. The background is disturbing the text, so it's not showing very well. Let me unlock this background. So let me clean some parts. You can see it's showing very well. There's one. So let me bring this particular one. How to do this? So I'll put all these things to this check mark. I'll put it on sources so you can follow along. Let me put these things here like this. So you can bring your, if you don't have this ruler, you can check your windows, so you locate it. Or okay, you can check the views. Okay, and you can see this. The shortcut is the Control plus R. But I already have the ruler already. So next step is to let me bring the ruler. So I want to use it to set this area. So It's very important. Yet everything should be, all the details should be more professional. Very good. It's okay. So you press Control J, click on your Control J on your keyboard. Like this. So you just drag it down. Control J again. So let me do this one again. You can see it. Okay, so you don't need to align it very well because the Control J is already, everything is already aligned. So I think this is fine. Let's bring the next text. And since our design is already taking shapes, you can see, okay, let me put another one. Loading. That's fine. So let me delete this line. You don't need it again. To delete that, you can press backspace on your keyboard. Just click on the backspace. So don't need to mutilate. That's how our design is already taking shapes. So the next step is to bring all the contact, the address, everything. So this contact ID. So I'll show you how this one make. It's particular rectangle. So I'll show you the ingredients. It's still the same ingredients that I use for the classic pro accessories. So let's bring the rectangle. So just right click on this. So let me move this. So you get the ingredients. So don't worry, I'll copy the one that you did before. I'll copy it. That's it. So let me copy it. Right click in here and copy the layer style and locate the rectangle that just paste it. Paste the layer style. Or okay, let me go back to my properties. I think it's not good enough. It's already changed, that's it. So you can make it down here like this. So you do not be disturbing the air power. So it's no need to just show you how you can read it. So this one is the logo, everything, the contact, all the contacts. So I will just bring it. You already know how that was upgraded, so you don't need to complete. Just locate this and bring it here. But I'll show you the ingredients I use here. I'll show you. So let me come in. Let me put this. Compress, Control C to transform. Yeah. Just put this on here like this. So let me bring the, since I use this particular one, I use the code, everything for copy. So the gadget. Control C, okay. So let me bring the address, the location, this one, copy, the city. So let me show you the ingredients if I use here. I'll show you one by one. So let me locate the ingredients overlay. I'll just click on variable overlay like this. So all this color code, just be seeing it on the screen like it's popping, showing on the screen. That's it. You can see the color code. The first color code, right? Let me show you the second color code. You can see the second color code. The third one. So all the color code I'm showing you, you see it on the screen, it's popping like this. Just follow along so you can try it. Just click OK. So it's still the same thing for everything. So let's arrange the contact and the location very well. Align everything. It's good to align. So if you want to change any correction, so I want to align everything, all the contacts and everything. So if I want to do some correction, I'll just be very easy for me to go back in to do that. Let's use location. That's fine. So this one comes contact everything and the logo. So just want to align everything, so everything should be aligned very well. You can press Ctrl G to do everything. Click on your rectangle so you can align it very well. It should be the center like this. If you see this particular one, I'll show you how this one to do. This particular one like this. The short one I'll show you now. So let's create a new layout for it. Create a new layout. So go back to your foreground color. Let me pick this particular color here. You can see the color code. Let me go back to my rectangle polygon tool. You can off your cap lock. So this particular thing I want to make is just pay attention very well. It's very good. So everything should be accurate. And it's like this. Like this. You can hold your shift so you can see the when I hold my shift, it looks straight. So right click here again. You see the fill, click on the fill. Let it load like this. So after the fill, you click on this, you see all these options, so you click on color to show you the foreground color, the everything. Color is already used. You can make it light. So you see the color code. Click on the OK. OK again. It's already changed. Ctrl D to deselect. That is the shortcut, or you can check this select tab here. You can see. Ctrl D. That is the shortcut. Click on this. Can make it at the top without this. Create a layer mask for it. You can locate the gradient field, so you want to fade this part. Yeah. So let me just do it like this. You can see it. There it is. maybe that is fine. So let me check the original one. But it's still the same thing. So this is how I made this. So the next step, you can set all these phone accessories, everything. So let me put shadow and that, so and we'll make it look more realistic. Next step is to click the new levers here on this. Set your foreground colors to the back. So just locate your brush. Click on this brush like so. You want to set it so you can see this particular this brush icon. Yes, you have to set it out. It's more like icon. So you can change. You can increase your size. Increase your size like this. Let your awareness should be 0. You can click on side like this. So let's scroll. Control Z if you want to stay. Control Z to go back. Let's see. Okay. So you will do the same thing to this particular brush. So create the new layer again. Go back to your brush. That's it. So when it is too much, so you can increase the opacity. You can increase the opacity. Check the second one. You can reduce the opacity. Reduce it. So you can reduce the opacity like this. This is okay. You can see that our design is already taking shapes. Everything is on point. So let me check if there's another thing I want to do. Everything is good. Okay, the next thing is to let me bring these plastic pro accessories at the top so a little bit. Well, let's find out this particular one. So let me improve this everything. So it's very easy for us. Can press Ctrl G. So we can name it. Our service. Yeah. I'll put it at the top. So let me change the format of this font. It's too light. So let me use semi-bold for it. That is fine. So, nothing else again. So these are our Cherry's classic pro accessories and Photoshop. So thank you very much. So the first time you are watching our video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you'll be the first person to notify when I upload another video like this. So thank you very much. Bye for now. See you in the next episode.